Hi everyone, this is Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop. And I've been doing fortune telling now since 1990 as a profession. It's my only job. It's the only job that I've had consistently and full time. I also am an artist, but that was part-time. I studied to be an artist and a photographer. I studied photography and art, and I became a professional photographer and artist in the 90s. But I used to do tarot at first it started off as a hobby. So what happened was I graduated from art school and I graduated as a photographer and artist, and I started working for different magazines in Sydney. So I did fashion, art magazines mainly, and I did that for about 3 to 5 years, and I really enjoyed it. I liked it, and I liked working with editors and magazines. But it was very unpredictable, like in the way that sometimes I'd be booked to do certain photo shoots, and then it would be like a dry spell. It's a bit like the models too. Like I used to work with a lot of models, and same would happen to them as well. Like their look might be in for a certain month, and then they're not in anymore. So it was a very like fads were very much like fashion. So for example, a certain model would be in for 1 month, but then they'd be totally gone the next month, and then they wouldn't get work for maybe 6 months, or maybe they'd have to change their hair, or perhaps or some were very popular, like consistently, but very rare. And same with photographers. Like sometimes I would be booked to do certain looks, like certain styles. I was very good at art styles, artistic styles. That's what I sort of specialized in, like making a whole look, like art direction. But I did tarot as a hobby. So what happened was I would do the photography during the week, so Monday to Friday, and sometimes I'd do it on the weekend as well. But I would do tarot on the weekends during the day times as a hobby. It's a bit of fun, something to do, something to learn. And as time went on, the tarot ended up becoming my career, and then the photography art ended up becoming a hobby. So my hobby turned into my career turned into my hobby. So it was kind of unexpected, I wasn't planning that. I went to university for 3 years to study art and photography. I did study astrology. I went to astrology school for 3 years as well. And I studied tarot with my teacher for about 2 years until I got to become a professional. So, but I love my job, so can't complain. And I also can do art and astrology, art and photography, and I still do art and photography because I design cards. I designed tarot cards, and I design oracle cards, and I design Lenormand cards. So I still get to do the art stuff, but not as my normal day job, So now I've opened a shop in Malta, the Fortune Teller. This is my 5th shop. Shop number 5. So I had 4 shops in Sydney, and now I have one in Malta. And yeah, it's like my little haven. Okay, we've got
So that's a little bit about me and how I began my tarot fortune telling career. This is Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop.